Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So I just had kind of a thought today as I was driving home and thought, there's a lot of things I said I would never do, and I do to this day. And I actually found a way to enjoy them. And actually, there's several. But first off, if you're not aware, I'm Catherine Hood. I am the founder of Power Up. I'm also a certified health and lifestyle coach. So, what does that mean? I help you find a way to create or curate or customize a lifestyle that gets you to your dreams, to your goals, to help you get healthy, and maybe the rest of your family or the people around you. So how many of you have been on a diet before? Did you enjoy it? Probably not. Did you get results? Maybe temporarily, but how many of you are happy with your health and your weight as you watch this video? Probably a couple of you. Anyways, in Power Up Basic and Power Up Premium, we have a paradigm. And a paradigm is a thought, a theory, or a concept that maybe we want to model or believe in. And the paradigm for Power Up is what you focus on improves. So quite often you'll hear me interject that sentence because I believe in it. So let's begin. What things did I think that I would never do, and I do for my health? And actually, it's quite a list. I just brainstormed it right before coming on here. I had a couple thoughts in the car, and I thought, I should write this down, but of course I can't. So hopefully I will hit on a few that maybe you can relate to. I actually used to hate eggs. Eggs were something that grossed me out. In fact, I don't think this show's on anymore, but Fear Factor, I always thought I could go on that show. I could easily be on the show Fear Factor. I always was fascinated by it. I always wanted to watch it. It always was on at a time that I could watch it as I was cooking dinner or whatever every evening. This is years ago. But I could eat bugs. I could eat worms. I don't like heights, but I think I could overcome that fear. I can lay in a bed of snakes. Definitely not something I would sign up to do. But when it came to eating eggs, like the ostrich eggs or the eggs that actually had the little chicken in it, dead, that was like, time out. I cannot watch that. Electricity, I am terrified of electricity. But I'd rather be shocked than eat a whole ostrich egg raw. That to me is nasty. But I didn't like eggs at all. Cooked, hard boiled. I didn't like eggs unless it was in a brownie. To this day, you can see me consume quite a bit of eggs. Actually, right now, I would say daily I'm probably eating a total of 4 eggs, maybe 5 eggs, without omitting 2 egg yolks a day. Occasionally I'll have eggs a couple of times a day. That's if I'm lacking in other protein sources. But eggs, I actually look forward to my eggs. That's my first meal of the day. I like eggs. But what's interesting is I used to hate breakfast, period. I did not like breakfast at all. Like, why would you eat breakfast for lunch or dinner, let alone breakfast time? I didn't eat breakfast at all. I didn't eat until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Whatever was in my drawer or whatever the office was ordering, breakfast to me was hideous. Why would you do that? But now breakfast is one of my favorite meals. I still don't really necessarily eat it for dinner, but I do enjoy protein waffles or protein pancakes. I do enjoy my eggs. I do enjoy oatmeal. I enjoy cream of wheat or cream of rice. I like breakfast now. But it was something that was ridiculous. In the very beginning, you want me to what? You want me to eat breakfast? No. One of the other things that I thought I would never stop doing was drinking my 12 or 16 ounce caramel macchiatos. I thought I can't live without it. I must have it every single day, and I can't function without it. Not a problem, guys. It really isn't. It's something I gave up a long time ago. I have found an alternative that does give me some reminiscence of the caramel macchiato. It's the First Form caramel latte protein. If you put it in coffee, decaf preferably, when it's not super hot, but not, lukewarm or anything, but, make sure it's not super hot because it does denature the protein, but put that in there and it's delicious. Let me know if you want samples. Another thing that I thought I would never give up is my nightly wine or nightcap. I just had this love of having a nightcap. I wouldn't call myself an alcoholic, but I did enjoy my nightcap, whether it be a glass of wine or I went through different phases. I remember I went through a Bloody Mary phase. Like, I'm going to make the best Bloody Mary on this planet. And I, tried all different kinds of mixes and different ways of making it. I also went through a, what do you call it? Shoot, I don't even know the name of it anymore. It's like the drink that you drink when you're sick. It's like lemon and honey and I think whiskey maybe. Anyways, I went through a phase of that. I think one time I got sick and then I was like, oh man, I got to have this every night because it's good. It makes me sleepy, it makes me warm. But I remember in the very beginning, you need to cut out the alcohol, Catherine. And it's like, screw you. Sorry, Facebook world, but no. But now I don't drink wine or alcohol really hardly ever. When I do, it's great. I'm an extreme lightweight. Like, it doesn't take much, which is actually kind of a good thing. But you'll catch me being a designated driver hands down over consuming alcohol, those empty calories. But also I always think when I drink, I always think pretty much any workout 48 hours before or after is kind of a waste because muscle synthesis is basically not happening. So that is a really big deterrent for me because I work really hard to maintain my muscle mass and I have goals. So I think the more you know, the more you think about things and you realize like your goals become more important or your desire, your motivating factor becomes extremely important and override all these little things that I have to have. The next thing would be drinking a gallon of water a day. Oh my gosh, I drank no water a day. None. Zero water before I started my journey. None. Like, you want me to drink water? Who drinks water? Water's gross. Like, it has no taste. Who drinks water? I don't like it cold. I don't like it warm. That was my whole thing in the very beginning. Now I like room temperature water. Filtered. I am very particular about my water because what you put in your body, put on your body, breathe in your body, it just all has such an impact. I guess the more you know, the scarier this world can be. But now it's just funny. Like I'm like really like, what kind of water is this? I'm super sensitive to that stuff. But drinking a gallon of water, guys, is so good for you. So good for your skin. It makes you look young and youthful and keeps your body operating wonderfully. But in the beginning, no, you couldn't get me to drink any water. So that took time. So if you are in a situation where you're progressively trying to drink more water, I get it. It takes time. It takes a lot of time. And initially you're going to pee a lot because your body's kind of like a dried up sponge, in the kitchen, one of those really hard sponges that you've used a few times, and you put water on it and it kind of like repels it. That's kind of what your body does if you've basically been living dehydrated for a long time. So when you drink a lot of water, it's just going to go right through you, kind of like a baby doll. And in time, your body is going to adjust and it'll start hydrating the rest of your body and you won't pee nearly as much. But it is important to stay hydrated all day long. And not consume a ton of water at the end of the day or in copious amounts because it's actually really taxing on your kidneys. But staying hydrated is super important. Sleep, I didn't care what people said. It was important for me to get my TV shows in. This is back before DVR. I don't even have a TV right now, folks. I am currently living in a temporary situation while our house is being built. So You have really hardly any furniture, or it's just kind of like very temporary, which is fine. But I don't have a TV. Could really care less. I don't watch the news because it gives me just negative vibes and stress and anxiety, and I don't watch TV. So sometimes I hear things out and about with people, and I'm like lost, and I'm okay with that. I kind of feel a little bit bad sometimes because I think, man, I would like to really kind of engage in this political conversation, but not really. So no loss. So there could be an zombie eclipse going on. I wouldn't even know. But my sleep is so important. I get my 8 hours of sleep. Sorry, that is so critical. And I'm telling you what, once you really embrace that, create a habit, you don't even need an alarm. Your body will wake you up when you are fully rested. Stress was something that I thought was a badge of honor. We all can compare about how stressed out we are. It's normal, right, to be stressed out? Aren't we supposed to be stressed out? If we're not stressed out enough, let's add some stress. Let's find some stress. Let's create some stress. This is a category that I still work on, but stress is definitely really bad for you. It's really bad for your body. It slows down your digestion because your body is always in flight mode, and it's going to not assimilate or absorb the nutrients that your body really needs to repair itself. So stop being stressed out. Find ways to reduce your stress. Exercise. I did not exercise. I thought these fools that were going to the gym for an hour, 2 hours, whatever the hell they were doing, I was like, I'm going to go live my life. I'm going to go enjoy my life for that 1 or 2 hours while you fools go run and do whatever you're doing at the gym and sweating, and it looks painful and weird. That's what I used to think. Judge me if you want. But I thought it was silly and useless. And why? Now I realize that it's not painful. It feels wonderful afterwards. It's enjoyable. I look forward to it. I meet some really cool people. It's my gateway drug to finding cool people and being around amazing individuals and traveling and going on stage and winning trophies. I don't know. I just absolutely love it. And I know that it's going to give me the quality of life that I want. I feel good inside. I look good on the outside. I have a strong body. I get compliments all the time. And, I do get every once in a while the rude comments. And I'm sure there's people out there that judge me. Whatever. To each their own. I find this to be beautiful. I love my body. I embrace it. You do you. But next would be eating multiple times a day. I would eat once, maybe twice a day. Telling me that I need to eat multiple times a day was like, you're crazy. I don't have time for that. I'm busy. Don't you see that I got a lot to do? That's how I was years ago. So eating once a day, twice a day, maybe gorging and eating until, I could eat a lot of food. And now I eat way more food, but it's spread throughout the day. I think it's really important to know and understand your body and your blood sugars and how food is processed. And I know so much more now. It's incredible. The more you know. But the apocalypse could be happening and I wouldn't know. That's okay. Losing fat can be grueling. I thought for sure the only way, and actually, I proved it. I can lose body fat. Watch me. I can make the scale go down, but it amounted to starving myself, having stomach pains, my stomach growling, being miserable. So if you're not suffering, you're not doing it right. It's really what my theory was back then. I know that to be very much different now. None of my clients suffer. None of them are in pain. None of them have stomach pains and hunger pains. I just thought starvation was the way to go. So feel free to post a comment or a thought on things that maybe I've said or you think that you need to do to get to your ideal health or body that you refuse to do or find it to be difficult or challenging. Love to hear what you guys got to say. So if you have not joined our 5-day challenge that will start August 21st, please do so. It's not that hard. It's 5 days, 5 days where you're just committing to trying it out. I promise that you'll have more energy. You'll feel better. So that's motivation, right? So everyone needs to be ethical and honest. So everybody that's watching this should sign up. No fast food. So it needs to be food that you make at home, that you eat all day. No soda for 5 days. No sugar for 5 days. So you're going to have to pay attention to labels. But reality is you should be eating whole foods. No labels should be attached to that. No alcohol for 5 days. You can do it. Drink a gallon of water every day, and 1 glass or 1 serving needs to have lemon or lime in it every day. Schedule 8 hours to be horizontal in bed. You don't have to be sleeping, no judgment, but you need to be laying down for 8 hours. And then every day I want you to move in some fashion or form. It doesn't have to be exercise, it doesn't have to be weightlifting, but go for a walk. Take the dog for a walk. Don't care how long it is, but you need to be moving. And lastly, I want you to post 5 things that you're grateful for every day for 5 days without repeating any of them. So that is what the 5-day challenge is for next week. Hey, looks like we got quite a few people on. Hi, Annette. Hi, Dave. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Mary. Hi, Christina. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Anna, Jamie, Lisa, Marianne, and Carista. Thank you for watching me live. I think that's all I have for you. Marianne, you probably know. You knew me before my journey. Actually, several of you did. But here I am today, knowing so much more. Besides what's going on in the news, who cares, guys? Really, does it serve you? Does it help you? Does it benefit you? If it doesn't and it makes you angry, why watch the news? Maybe that should have been my topic. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. And as always, I'm here for you. If you need me, let me know. I'd love to help you either one-on-one or in a group coaching program. All right, till next time. Bye.